This is what I've come to, huh? You know, I always thought the worst things in life would be, death, divorce, taxes. I never thought something like this could bring me this much pain. It's just a video game, they said. It's just a game. I mean, it doesn't mean anything. It's just a bunch of flashing colors on a screen, a bunch of shapes moving around. No. This game has inflicted more psychological trauma upon me than I could ever explain, but I'm gonna do my best because I think it's only right to inform the public about this kind of thing. They need to be aware about the dangers of Roblox and the effects that it can have on a human psyche and all the mental and physical trauma it can do to you. So let's get into it.
Whoa, what? You're telling me they got Overwatch in this game? I love Overwatch.
That's not Overwatch. See, the problem with reviewing Roblox is that almost everything in the game is user submitted, which, also means that everything in the game is probably crap. So I'm just going to go through a few servers and look at the different aspects that we need to review for this video. The sound design for this server is, como se dice, not good. The entire time, the play of the game music is blasting in your ears, making you want to rip off your headphones, throw them to the floor, and never play this goddamn game again. It's bad. I mean, every once in a while, the characters will make a noise indicating that they're attacking, or you'll hear this sound indicating that you died. Like, I'm not even gonna get into how lazy that is. I mean, I think we've all seen the, Roblox memes, right? Yeah, I'm sure you have. There's a right and a wrong way to do simplistic graphics. A right way would be like Minecraft or Terraria, or something along the likes of that. And then you take a look at Roblox. Now, of course, the content is user-submitted, which means that it was likely made by a child with no more than 1.5 hours in Maya or Unity or whatever they used. However, I do not feel any remorse in tearing the crap out of these games because it just looks bad. There seems to be a slight bump to all of the ground textures, but you can't tell unless you're dead and are manipulating the camera to get so close to the ground that you can see it. So what's the point? The gameplay? Ooh, man, this game is good. So we're taking a look at some of the Overwatch game mechanics here, and I've decided to choose Reinhardt because, of course, I never play Reinhardt. I gotta get good at him, and I feel like, Roblox is the poor man's version, so might as well get good at him. So if you look at his charge, within the first 3 seconds of using his charge, I've gone out of the map. Yes, what you're seeing on screen now is me manipulating the game to get out of the map by using a simple charge attack. This is one of his basic attacks, and I already got out of the map. I want you to think that this was in the first 5 minutes of me playing the game, and I found that already. How much do you think is in the game that I couldn't even find because I didn't want to spend more than half an hour on this? Yeah, probably a lot. I also found that if you pick Symmetra, you can put down sentry turrets. One sentry turret, and it's basically Torbjorn's turret, so I don't get the point. But if you set it there, and then you switch characters, the sentry's still there when you go back. Did you just not think to get rid of it? And if you put up a wall as Mei, the wall never goes away. And when you switch to another character, the wall stays there. I switched to another character and then switched back and kept putting more walls. You can trap people in a room just by putting up walls around them. They didn't think anything through. They were just like, hell, kids like Overwatch, just put it in Roblox. So they can't afford Overwatch, they're just little kids. And their mom going, no, that's a T rating. I don't want you playing that. Yeah, kids like Overwatch. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. Story, well, I can't really talk about story for this game because clearly there's none, but I think I'll make up one for my own. Once upon a time, Grandfather Reinhardt was charging around the map, and by that, I mean ragdolling all over the place and occasionally hitting someone, but not really because that doesn't happen in this game. Eventually, he found a portal to the netherworld and managed to escape his own reality to extend his reach and extended his reach beyond his own reality. He went far and wide in search of a new bride. However, very quickly after, he was sent back into his own reality because I guess they coded it a little bit. Replay value? Replay value. I have a hard time playing this game once. Why would I want to play it twice? This game is atrocious. Are you kidding me? No, but if we're talking seriously and not just rambling and ranting for no particular reason, I really dislike this because all of the characters' abilities don't do anything special. It's an attack, a turret, and a wall. You can't do any interesting strategies with them because you can't do the same kind of physics manipulations that you can do in a game like Overwatch. There aren't different strategies to utilize, it's just shoot and whoever gets hit first dies. That's it. There's no strategy. Goat Simulator has more replay value than this. At least in Goat Simulator, you get to mess around with the physics, and occasionally you get a weird bug that makes you go, whoa, that's kind of weird. And, you know, Goat Simulator is not a good game. It was terribly made, but guess what? It's fun to play, and it's interesting. This is not. They made it intentionally bad. They didn't make this intentionally bad, I don't think. Because this isn't fun bad. This is bad bad. Bad, bad, bad. My opinion on Roblox is that it is a wonderfully crafted game. I think that it's clear that the developers spent a lot of time working on this in Unity and Unreal, and that it's clearly their magnum opus. I don't know if they've gone on to do anything since, but it truly is one of the greatest games ever made, and I think that's shown through the incredibly detailed world and backstories of all the characters, and I gotta give Roblox a 10 out of 10. This game, I'm just kidding. This game sucks ass. Never played it. I'm out.